You know, I've been exploring abandoned places since I was 16 years old. And, you know, one of my largest goals was to always just go visit Chernobyl. A lot of people thought I was crazy and, you know, it's a very dark thing to say, right? But it's really hard to explain. But when you love abandoned places and you love its history and you're kind of intrigued by the whole abandonedness and, you know, I don't know, I guess the love for Silent Hill, Resident Evil, you know, that whole apocalyptic thing kind of plays a role in it too. But just the art of adventuring and going out there and filming these things that normally people don't ever go to or see, and, you know, and just the risk of exploring in general, you know, it's kind of like you put that all together and it's like, boom, Chernobyl pops up. And, you know, to go there, the first time I released a video was, or even going there first place, was back in March when I released the first video, March 16th, 2016.
Yeah, the game.
Powerful. Yeah, they passed.
They're raised.
The 2 or 3 meters thick wall.
Yep.
And they are just
coming out
passing through us
right now as we speak.
Now. Yeah, as we speak, as we stand here.
You hear that? Right now we are getting hit with radiation, but it's such a low dose.
Yeah.
But it's coming out of there right now, hitting us. And this can even prove it to you right here that it is coming out. But see how low? Oh, see how low it drops when you put it behind the wall?
And it blew right up. I mean, I hit 1 million views overnight on it, and it wasn't really about the views. It was just me wanting to make my own documentary and document my own time being there. And I loved it, and it was very emotional, but also exciting at the same time. It was exciting because you're inside this whole city by yourself, but it was also emotional because the whole reason why it's abandoned in the first place. And, you know, I generally had an amazing time there, and I learned a lot about everything, including the radiation side of it. And it was just a crazy adventure I never forgot. And being alone out there, traveling by myself, being young too, it was just an incredible experience overall. When I came back this time around, for, you know, the experience was a lot different. I already knew I wasn't as excited. I just wanted to film more professionally, get different angles, and do things that I never did the first time, building a good reputation with the Chernobyl tourism people. They allowed me to go inside places that normally they might not want to go into, and they're, you know, that we built a relationship. So going to the second time was just overall a crazy experience as well, because we went to places that I never thought I was going to go into. Example, the nuclear power plant. Going inside there was amazing, and wearing all the white science outfit and covering your head up. It was really interesting and also exciting. Like, yo, I can't believe I'm doing this right now. This is awesome. Yeah. But also, you know, I wasn't as emotional at all, actually. The second time around, I kind of like accepted it, and being like a whole 2 years after that, I've been to so many other abandoned places, including Fukushima, that I became sort of numb to everything, and it was like, yeah, like, this is very dark, it's sad, but it wasn't really affecting me anymore because of all the crazy things I've been seeing for the last 2 years. Not really, I wouldn't say dull. It was super cool and exciting, but I kind of I'm so familiar with all this. I know so much about it. It was just the whole exciting part about doing different things that normally I would never see or do, and documenting it for everyone. I love documenting, and I think I did a lot better on this Chernobyl than the last one because it became way more professional, great background music, different angles, close-ups. You know, I learned how to, you know, I got better at filming and stuff, and it's a crazy adventure, explorers. I just want to thank you guys for watching the series, and hope you guys did enjoy it, and I hope you guys will continue on watching.
We're squatted up and we're walking to the amusement park. Like I said, we gotta show our homie. He hasn't been here before. Dude, it's so weird. I already know how to get there. Like, I already know where to go and everything. Right there's the supermarket. Over here on this side is the museum. Wait, what's that? The art museum?
No, that is the community center.
Oh, I know what it is. I remember. And over there's the community center. And inside there, they have this sick-ass gym. And over there was a dance floor, too. And inside that room, there's an amazing, art. Floors, walls, all full of art in there. Any abandoned amusement park is always gonna be amazing. But Chernobyl's doesn't have anything really left. But it's just Chernobyl, so it's good no matter what. Walking to the bumper cars again. Yeah, look how different it looks with the snow, and it's way colder. You know, when the snow's gone, it's all like green and watery and brown and nasty. It's all hidden. It's unfortunate that I really explored all the best stuff here, so I'm just kind of just going through it all over again, but this time with snow everywhere. But it doesn't get old, man. This place is still special to me. And honestly, I'm super happy because my friend, he's Andrew, who's with us right now and he's filming, he has been wanting to come to Chernobyl for his whole life. It's like his dream to come here. And when he told me about that, and I mean, even his gamer tag and everything is Pripyat. Like, he'd been wanting to come here forever. And I had the power to bring him. And I was like, he needs to come. I gotta make his dream come true. Like, that's literally like his dream. I was like, I gotta take this guy here. So to me, it's like I'm doing a good deed at the same time. So it makes me feel good. Apparently there's a spot in the Ferris wheel that's still highly contaminated. Let's get it. I never knew this. This is good. And Andrew mentioned that, yeah, it's still very yellow. Like, everything else is all rusted and deteriorating, but yet the yellow color still maintains. And it makes it look really iconic, I guess. Or it's hot spot.
So let's see it here. What do you say? It's pretty low and boring, right?
Yeah, 0.43 microsieverts.
Nothing special to show. Let's go here. See something special?
0.45, nothing.
Nothing. Let's go here. And wait a second. No, what do you see?
How?
You see the dot?
Yeah, it's 424 microsieverts.
Exactly.
How?
And look,
is there any reason?
No, and wait a second. There is some lovely particle digged in with dust and rain and so on. So you just, well, log brought it there, and someone might be lucky to have it there. So
dude,
just don't end up being
touching
there.
that either.
Yeah.
That's a high dose.
There.
Yeah. Jeez.
I'm always looking for abandoned stuff, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always looking for a place that has no people, that's been left behind, but this is like the ultimate of that.
Yeah.
But I'm just overwhelmed by the sadness of it.
Yeah.
Like, it's sort of, in a way, it's what I always wanted, and it was at the cost of all that. Same with Fukushima. You're saying there's two places like this where it's not just a building, it's a whole city.
Yeah.
And yet it's so bittersweet. I mean, obviously I can't really enjoy it. I mean, I am enjoying it, but every room you enter is someone's family. It's a story that came to this really sad end, you know, or it's still sad. So I don't know. There's such mixed feelings when I'm standing here.
Yeah, you know how to.
I mean, look at that. There you go. I mean, there's a.
Yeah, the school. Yeah, look at that. The school.
That's what people came to expect. These were like the youngest, brightest people. They were, you know, young couples, pregnant wives, and they came here. They're like, this is where we're gonna start our life, and then this happens, you know. So yeah. I don't know. It's just
yeah.
I think
it's hard to even find words to describe it, because you would only know unless you came here for yourself. Because it's weird. Really, it's literally weird. I mean, imagine you being in an abandoned city. Yeah. It's not even. It's like everywhere we go, it's usually abandoned by choice. Yeah. Like Fukushima, and here it's abandoned by tragedy. Yeah. You know, like tragedy beyond anything we can imagine. So, but it's still really cool. Yeah.
It's still really cool.
Is.
We hunt for a single room. Every single one of these is a room that we're usually like traveling an hour to get to something like this, and every single one is not just a room. It's still got all the stuff. Yeah. It's still got the whole life. It's still got the kids' photos and like their drawings. I don't know. Yeah, it's overwhelming. It's finally hit me, man. Yeah. I think it's literally standing here, talking. It's finally hitting me.
Well, now we're also about to enter the school, which has all the gas masks inside. Yeah. So you're gonna like that.
Oh yeah.
Right now. And inside the school, in the middle, it's one of the only spots that the soil hasn't been changed. The soil's the same soil from the accident.
You're my guide now, because you've been here. The people living here.
We're back.
They were wealthy. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean, so.
This room. Jeez. It's still crazy to see though, really. It's just freaky because they're small children's gas masks. I mean, it's the size of my hand, look. Find new spots that I haven't done yet, and he mentioned to me that there's a tank around here. So that's what we're gonna go to next. We're gonna try to find this tank. We are trekking through the snow right now. Chernobyl hikes. We're squatted up. There's no one around us.
Whenever I'm with my Chinese family, they're like, okay, we ate dinner, let's go. Instead of like, let's sit and just be with each other. We can just be with each other right now. In this insane place.
So to be with each other, you have to bring
I like
all
that
of
you're
your
enjoying
stuff
this,
from
bro.
That's
here.
amazing. No, this is amazing. I mean, it's just where we are. I mean, yeah.
And you know
And
what?
who we're with.
And look, if you didn't start talking about your best moment here in Chernobyl, about market, if that didn't happen, and if I didn't try to listen to it, I didn't fall down, we would have the same
True.
thing.
Yeah.
So supermarket also, like yesterday's story, is connected to what is happening here now.
Jeez.
One. I think this is like Pripyat fever or something.
You should do it. You should join us.
You should join us, bro.
I don't know how you go backward.
I got you. I got you. Should I pull or push?
Break her neck.
Pull!
Break her neck. We just ended up at a scrapyard. Now this scrapyard is full of, obviously you can see cranes, trains, cars, metal, but it's all highly contaminated. Obviously due to the radiation when the reactor blew. And it's all still left here and it hasn't been cleaned. You're not supposed to even be here, by the way. So we're just here, we're just scoping it out.
I don't want to kind of be clean, you know.
Yeah.
So it's now 0.70.
Yep, 0.70.
Let's check what is here. Not bad, to be honest.
Yeah, it's actually not that bad. For being in the whole incident, it's only one microsiever. It's being cleaned.
Let's check here.
Maybe explored.
Huh. Yeah, it's really not that bad. At all, yeah.
So this is highly protected armored vehicles,
Yeah.
which you know save soldiers inside, you know.
You know what? If this was here when the reactor blew, it's pretty good actually. It's not that contaminated at all.
It was brought here
Yeah.
to fight against consequences, aftermath.
Okay.
So you know,
Gotta get a side view. Huh. So instead, this has a claw. Every single car that we've been seeing, and every crane here, every train, is all used in the transportation and cleanup. But this is the third time. So the first two, like, whole bunch of like cars and stuff were obviously put into the scrapyard and then buried underground. But the third time, when actually, you know, they cleaned up most of it, this is still used in the cleanup process. They're all put here. All right, so this is the grand finale. This is where we end the whole entire 2.0 Chernobyl series. We're going up to building 16, climbing on the roof. There's a Soviet Union symbol, by the way. And then we are gonna be the first ones to fly the Mavic Air in Chernobyl. I'm the first one, right here, me. I'm the first one to fly the Mavic Air, the brand new drone in Chernobyl. That's gonna be some bragging rights. But anyways, yeah, we're doing it. We're gonna get drone shots of Chernobyl. When I came here the first time, I did not even have a drone yet. So finally I have a drone so I can fly my drone here. I only have one battery, so it dies in 17 minutes, by the way. And I only ever flew it once. So I don't even know how these shots are gonna be, and it's getting late. But we're gonna try anyway. so freaking cold right now. I flew the drone, it died even quicker than it should because it's so cold. My batteries are dying, but we've been up here just chit-chatting and talking and just, again, looking at the views of this place. But the air did its job, and I think I'm the first one to fly my drone air here. Tank, right?
Right.
Yeah.
How do I know? Because of this thing right here, man. Look at that. Guns are blazing with this thing. It's an old school tank. Is it any contamination in it? Let's check. Here's the 1 microsieverts. Nope, not bad at all. 16. Wow, okay. Got that good X-ray now.
So you know, better to check radiation in hidden places where rain and snow cannot
Can't touch it.
Cannot
Wash it down.
down.
Okay. All right. I take back what I said. We're ending it here at this spooky freaking house in the middle of the forest. Look at it. It looks like a colonial house in the United States. And it's about to be dark in 40 minutes, so we have to hurry up. Whoa, we got cages here.
Cages for minks.
Huh.
Little animals.
Yeah.
Which were fed with or by contaminated fish, and minks also were checked.
So they would do experiments on the contaminated animals here. Wow.
Till 2000.
In the year 2000. So after the power plant exploded.
But then this experiment was shut down in 2000 because they took all data they need for years, you know. Also ran out of money. Also level of radiation has been decreased for many thousands of times, so it was stopped to use it in 2000.
Wow, that's interesting though, dude. They tested on the animals here. And the cages are still here. Look at number 155. Number 182. It's like if you have rats and you're testing animals, like medicine on the rats, and you numbered them. It's interesting though. You know, you gotta understand, like when this happened, they didn't know like what was gonna happen to the animals, or like what does radiation do to them. So they're testing it out and seeing, you know, what do they do and how do they react to this radiation and what happens over time to them. So they're in here testing them out and seeing how it works, and it's interesting. We just noticed this, we're about to leave, but look at these cages on this side. They're massive.
Big, yeah.
Yeah, they're huge.
Oh my god. Can't tell if that's like manure or something.
Maybe for like, yeah, I don't know. I wonder what animal would go in this one. I mean, any animals that ate fish would be inside here, the contaminated fish. But at first, this was just, you know, a fish pool, like multiplying fish, making more fish, and now they turned into that.
I mean, the people who had to deal with the fire and had to deal with the, you know, the actual explosion, and you know, I mean, they had that acute radiation poisoning, whereas these guys were testing what happens if you eat it, and you're eating like little tiny bits. You
Yeah.
have little alpha radiation inside you. So, I mean, it makes sense what they were doing.
Yeah.
But
And think about it, though, look how many animals they had here, though. Look how far down it goes.
yeah. And you said they were doing it since up until 2000, right?
Yeah. So the rule of being in Chernobyl is that you have to be out by 7 p.m. It's 6:26 right now, and we have to rush out to the front gate. So in like 1 minute, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna see stuff. We're gonna get the heck out because it's, yeah, you're not supposed to be here at dark at all. So, dude, we just seen like the freaking fish in the jar in the
saw some
brain,
of the fish, yeah.
and that's the lab from the lab testing, the mutants and stuff. Like, well, that's the mutants. From all the
You're the one who said there's no mutants.
No, there is no.
Come
All
on,
right.
be
What
consistent.
No, okay, all right. We're I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm getting too amped again. But you know what I mean. Like from the radiation fish, they're testing it. We're going in, we're going in. Okay. Yeah, see, they were doing something with those animals. You come over here and you see you got more stuff. I don't know what any of this stuff is though. All old animal testing stuff, mutant stuff. Dude, look at that.
Which one's the fish?
You don't even know anymore. It's all species. Like, I think that's coral or something in the ocean. Really, I don't know. Oh my God. See, the thing is though, I wouldn't be as excited, but because I know that we're at an animal testing facility and I see all this stuff, it's just like, whoa, that is insane. And we're at night. All right, let's see what else is here really quick. Okay. I'm rushing upstairs really quick. And again, the plastic floors. This is how you know this place was still in use after the Chernobyl reactor blew, because of the plastic floors. Okay. I mean, the house on the outside looks so freaking scary. You know?
This is a totally different game.
Dude, now it feels like we're back doing exploring in like Hong Kong or something. We're a race against time. Dude, this could have been like some of the like documents.
Any dates?
Well, the place closed in 2000, but I don't know what any of this says. All right, we're coming.
Coming.
Yeah, it's a race against time. We have to go for sure. But hey, we got the idea of it. We've seen it. All right, that's it. We explored it. The fastest explore ever. But hey, that animal stuff we see in the jars made up for it. But man, imagine if we had the opportunity to be here all at night. That would be insane. Oh, okay. Wow. What is this, dude? Seriously.
Urchin?
What is sharp teeth? Like I said, they're just testing all the fish, but they're also, before they were testing the fish, this was a fish pool farm. And then, like I said, yeah, it turned into a whole animal testing lab on the animals who ate the contaminated fish and who ate anything else that was contaminated. Whew, I said it all right. Okay, cool. And we explored it all. We did it. We out. We did it! Dude, that was awesome. And, again, at night. We're quiet.
It's time to like stay or go.
Yeah, for real. Aw, man, if we had the chance to stay. If we had the chance to stay for one night, I would explore as much as we can out here. It would be a whole different kind of vlog. But actually, you know, I haven't seen anybody post a Chernobyl video even at night right now. Like ever on YouTube. Ever. I've never seen one at night being vlogged. But you got it here on Explorer Josh because we keep it real, we keep it raw and authentic. This ain't no ghost video. This ain't no take the Ouija board out and get possessed by demons video. No, this is real stuff. This is why you gotta subscribe and check out everyone else who's ever on this channel too and buy the merch. Dude, Igor, they're about to leave us.
Goodness, I had such a desire to really for half an hour just to see the faces later, but my goodness, paperwork.
Yeah, for real. We did it. What time is it?
It's really late. It's really late. Like, the latest I've ever left so far.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I was in trouble once.
Yeah. We're just gonna wing out this ending because we have to leave and catch a plane in like 15 minutes. And there's like a almost blizzard out there, or blizzard winds, but no snow yet, but it's gonna snow soon. I don't know what's going on because everyone's speaking like broken English to me, so I don't know if there's an actual storm coming or not anymore. And so yeah, like overall, what was your thoughts and experience in Chernobyl?
Oh man. Oh, it's like what we were talking about because it was emotional. It wasn't what I mean. I was expecting to be excited. It's like what we were talking about on the road. I mean, like I was excited to be here. It was like the ultimate urbex location.
It is.
And then when we came here, I couldn't like that part of my heart that's like, yeah, I want to be here was like, yeah, but look at all this other stuff that once we're here, you can see all the kids' drawings. You could see the like radioactive clothing of the firefighters, and like all that started to hit me. And like towards the end, it just that's all I could feel. I couldn't feel just the excitement. I had to feel like this was a town full of people, you know, and it was just saturated with sadness and tragedy.
Dude, it's
you know?
it's funny you say that because like when I first went, that was literally my thoughts. It's like I
Yeah.
was smiling, I was excited, and at the same time I was like, wait, but all this has happened. You know, my saddest story, I think of all that hit me the most was the firefighter story.
Yeah.
Out of all the stories, the firefighter stories is to me like, oh my god, like because they were the first to arrive, they didn't know nothing about what was going on. They're just trying to put out the fire,
Yeah.
and they all died, all of
Yeah.
them. And then we just see their firefighters' outfits downstairs in the basement because that's why I was the big reason why I had to come back. I just had to see that one room and see how contaminated were those items.
And by the way, that was the first room. That was it was like deep end. It was just like arrive, firefighters, radioactive boots.
Yeah, like right into the battlefield as soon as we got there, and that was his first time too. He's like, okay, all right, let's go.
That was my first time here. The first thing I did when I was here is look at that.
I know.
And oh my god, and we were in that tunnel, and it was like I kept scraping the top of the tunnel.
Oh,
I
I
just
know.
kept seeing little bits like flying past my head, going, "What am I doing? Why am I here?"
I know, it's oh man, and yeah. So pretty much like, I mean, this is pretty much the end of the video, guys. We're just rambling on to stuff that we don't know what we're talking about. We said, hey, we need an ending, right? So
But hang on, did you want to mention about that moment?
Yeah, dude, Explorers. So like, I think I literally captured one of the most best moments of my whole entire life right here in Chernobyl, and it's just the most weirdest thing because we were talking about it actually all day yesterday after it happened. I wasn't filming it, but I mean, we're in like the most picture like a dark room, and then there's a spark of light, and like
You sure?
oh no, I'm ready. I'm coming.
Almost ready.
Yeah, I'm really ready. I'm just finishing up the ending.
Okay, just get it.
Yeah,
We're like flying away.
Yeah, we're flying.
Alright.
So picture.
Oh man. Okay, we have to do this.
Yeah. So picture a dark room, like completely dark, and there's a spark of light, and like that's how I felt we all were. Like out of nowhere, it's like we just accepted like fate. We accepted the history around it. We accepted the most darkest things, as if like we had nothing, but we had each other, and it's like we made happiness just from each other, and we're just laying in the snow in the middle of an abandoned town that had so much tragic accidents. But like it's like we accepted. We were happy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like we were exactly like you said. I mean, we were just surrounded by all this tragedy and all this history, and then the way we expressed it was we just started acting like kids. We just started like rolling around in the snow. And we started just enjoying each other's company, and that's
It was just like the key to life. I think we discovered the key to life.
Yeah.
And like, and the thing is, like, you guys might not understand, but if you were there at that moment, then you would felt it. You would have felt it. That it was just something that you just had to be there for, and then abandoned in general. It's like a therapeutic place for most urban.
You were saying it
explorers.
was meditation.
Yeah, meditation.
Yeah.
It was like it's like when you go to these spots, it's like not only you love the adrenaline rush, but like it just relaxes you so much. And being in there is like you can just live there forever. And like if you want to be alone, that's how I felt.
Well, that's exactly it. It's sort of the only place. Weirdly, it's the only place where you could really be alone with people. And then when you're there, I mean, that's actually it's only since you came to Hong Kong and coming here as well. I really realized that when you go into abandoned places, you're going there for the physical space, but then you end up, it puts you in a different mental space.
Yeah.
And then you wait. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm quite serious. I would not be annoying that.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's like getting serious.
Okay.
Okay, all right, we're really doing.
It's not
All right. Where were we?
All right, it puts you in a mental space.
It's like a different mental space that it puts you in. And then, and it's, oh man, I lost it.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I'll just like end it. Guys,
right.
yeah, our tour guide's like, we gotta go, 'cause I have
go.
to catch a plane. I gotta get back to Kiev right now, and it takes 3 hours to get to Kiev from the Chernobyl exclusion zone. So yeah, I'm gonna pack my bags. I'm almost done. If you can see, everything has to go right now. So explorers, thank you so much for watching this series. This is Pripyat from HK Urbex. He hooked us up with a lot of cinematics and B-roll on this trip. So definitely check out his channel in the link description below, and check out Solo East Tours. Like I said, they're amazing people. We built like a great relationship and bond with them. And who knows, maybe I'll come back, but probably not. I think I'm done with radiation spots for a long time, unless something new comes up that's crazy and I'm going to it, or I don't know, unless I'm actually invited in a Fukushima, then okay, maybe I'll go back. Probably not.
I'm
though.
gonna be back.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be back. You should be done with this, man.
yeah, I'm
Get
done.
out.
I'm done. I'm getting out while I still can. All right, explorers, thank you so much for watching this series. I appreciate it so much. Check out the merch and just get out there and explore. Peace. I gotta go.